let's go and return to Ashalam, because that's right by over here. So we gotta actually get the little area. Okay. So this little habit over here should be able to tell me where to go. Hey, Norud, the Hobbit. What is it? Out you go. But I have a letter. Got a letter, brah. Use. My dear Norud, I ask that you show the bearer of this letter out through Pass, King of Portugal. So you wish to go east? I could never refuse the king. Now follow me. Why can he never resist the king? Is this a sexual reference, or is this just like they're friends? Wait here. There, enter through there. This leads to Baja Pass. Or Baja Pass, or whatever. Okay. Simple enough. Getting through areas. Is there no enemies here? I mean, I don't mind it, I'm just kind of surprised. Alright, cool. So now we're in the next part, next little area here. We still got ways to go, honestly. We got South America, we got what looks like to be taking over Canada land, and whatever this is. No, hell crabs. So they still have these things over here. That ain't good. Why it had to be hell crabs? Out of everything that had to be there, it had to be hell crabs. Ain't right, ain't natural. God dang it, dude. Alright then. I got a little hell crab, like, coin? Okay. Whatever, man. Oh, what a heat cloud. Oh, ew. Dude, have you ever got attacked by the heat? Because, like, I'll tell y'all right now, it's not fun. It is not fun to get attacked by random heat. Because one day I just woke up to, like, heat, like, blasting at me. And this was in California. This is just straight up me going, I'm gonna take a nap. And then I wake up to this, like, big ol' heat thing going like, ah! I was like, ah! I'm melting! I didn't deserve it, man. I didn't deserve to wake up that way. I did nothing wrong that day. And the wind just blew it in my face. As if to say, like, screw you and your naps. And I love my naps. They're little 15-minute cat naps, man. It's the best. Cat naps are just, like, they're addicting. I gotta tell y'all right now, man. As someone that doesn't, like, have a very good, like, sleep schedule, it really helps when you nap for a little bit, just to, like, get that energy back. And I'm kind of surprised too, because I woke up at 7 o'clock today, like straight up 7 o'clock. That's when the NX was revealed, the Nintendo Switch, and I was about, I believe, 10 minutes away from the whole entire thing. So I was very happy to actually see it when it got there. I wasn't like super hyped for the Nintendo Switch in all honesty. I'm still not, but I am glad that what they revealed essentially gives me hope for them in the future. Because Nintendo Switch looks like it will appeal to everybody. It was very clear what's going to be happening on the Nintendo Switch. It's just like that, so thank goodness that I could tell what it does, unlike with the Wii U, where even I was baffled at whether or not it was a console or not, because that was super confusing. They just, like, what were they thinking at E3? Legit, they're just like, the Nintendo Wii U, and they had the gamepad there, and they're playing on the gamepad. They didn't show the console at all. Like, no offense to my Wii U. I love my Wii U for all it's worth. It's an underrated console for what it is, but its marketing was one of the worst that's ever been I've ever seen. I'm very surprised that Nintendo didn't suffer as much as it did. And I know it still suffered, but just like it should have suffered far worse. In all honesty, when it comes to that kind of marketing. All right, so what's here? An inn. Is this just like a castle town? I guess so. 40 HE a night? No way, man. No way. Highway robbery. Ain't happening. Alright. So this is a little area then. Okay. So I guess I'll just be looking over here then. Oh no. We got a dead hound. That's bad. Alright. Doing furnace, and then we'll do bang. Oh, they're unaffected entirely. Oh no. They all breathe fire. This is bad. This is really bad. No, stop it. God. Oh, that's awful. Like, it still had fight. It still had fight, man. So Bang doesn't work on that. So let's try Ice Bolt then. Ah! Now I have to go back and heal up. This is why I don't like having non-revival spells, man. I really just... it gets at me. Because then that kind of stuff will happen. And she's gone, so I can't do anything about that. Go all the way back here. Because I get my free heals. Gotta get my free heals, because I'm spending all my money dying. Oh, man. It hurts. That's one thing I definitely will say that is kind of mean about Dragon Quest. If you can't revive on your own, it costs you a pretty penny all the time. Every time. At least with Final Fantasy, when it comes to that, you still have your Phoenix Downs, and they're not nearly as bad to get. And I believe if you actually go to N, they're completely revived. I'm not entirely sure, but I believe that is the case. Because with Dragon Quest, they don't get revived unless, like, you go to a holy man and they bring your loved ones back to life, as you know they would promise. There we go. So all my ladies and I slept. Such a wonderful night. Woo-wee! Okay then. So let's go back to Ashleham, because I can't go back to another area. Yep, I have to go back all the way to Ashleham. Ashelam. Ashelam Ding Dong. I mean, it's not bad of a walk, but like, I definitely need to find a town over there soon. Yeah, Madhound almost looks similar to Hellhound. Are you for real? Come on, Gabe. Come on. I know the Dragon Quest designs are better than this. You learn a revive spell, level 35 for the hero, and 24 for the cleric. Oh, thank God. Because I do have a cleric, so Samus could learn it at 24. That's good. I don't mind the hero learning revive late in the game, because I understand that. That's just kind of like a wonderful little thing to happen. So I don't mind that, in all honesty. No! Ugh, heat clouds. Heat clouds are the bad. They are the bad. Like, breathe fire is honestly the hugest nuisance ever. Oh god. Staying heat clouds, man. Stop! Stop hitting me with your stupid fire attack! It's not worth it, man. Ugh. I'm already, like, at near healable, like, parts to it. A hunter fly? Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I'm defeating them right away. This looks like the way to go. Let's see here. Kinda. Cat flies. It had to be cat flies. So from what I've seen so far, and from what I hear, you could actually change classes in this game, and it probably would have been better off to start out as different classes. From what I originally have, like aside from like cleric, you really probably should use a different class and then move on to the next class. Like from what I hear, in order to like become a sage, you need to become a full first, or rather a joker. From what I hear, and like that's the main purpose of that class. So that's why you would have it to begin with. So I'm just kind of like at odds with the whole entire thing, going like, huh, that's kind of weird. Ooh, heal more and knob off. All right, that's good to know. So I got a more Healy spell. Oh, this is not so good. So stop spell, heal more. Yeah, all these other things are just kind of like, ugh. We'll just attack and bang. Jeez. Classes work differently in this game than in Dragon Quest VII. Oddly enough, I haven't got to Dragon Quest VII's class change yet, and I think that's the main reason why I haven't been liking it so far. Like, I don't mean not liking it as in, like, I think it's a bad game, just kind of like, I haven't been willing to, like, play more of it. Oh, God. We're all dying. Because right now I'm at, like, the volcano area, and I'm just kind of like, alright, whatever. I know it's a slow start, and I honestly haven't been able to have a lot of time with actually, like, playing Dragon Quest VII. Like, there's no fault of the game on its own, in all honesty. I don't think it is. Like, the actual town thing started getting interesting, and I just kind of, like, had to, like, I was just sleepy to begin with, so I just decided to kind of, like, lay off of it, and then just, like, do something else. But till then, I was just kind of like, whatever. And I still kind of am like, whatever, with Dragon Quest VII right now. Because I have like a lot of editing to go through Omega Silver, and it just kind of like, I'm really close to the end of Gradia over on my YouTube channel. I'm very happy to see that actually come to be like my first real like YouTube thing going over 100 episodes, and that's kind of crazy. And I hate calling it episodes too, because it feels so pretentious to me. Like it's something that I produce as like a series ongoing thing, and I might change that later on in the future, just like call it like 17 or 18 or 19 or whatever. But for now, I think that's fine, because parts feels too long, and EP is so easy to abbreviate and to understand, you know. So that's just kind of like, ugh. You know, like it's one of those, you kind of have to like live with it, live with the way that your thing is set up. Because parts just sounds terrible, honestly. Parts sounds really bad. I just like, I'm not doing parts. Not unless it's like actually like a part. Like a part to me would be like a two-parter, like a part of something. And I don't feel like all those episodes are necessarily like a part of something. Like they're the whole game. You would go through it as like a series. At least that's the way I look at it. Because if I'm doing like a whole world, that's a part. But if I'm doing just like on the way on the go, just like progressing through things, that's episodic. You go watch that in an episode, and that's what an episode means. It's an episodic thing. It has nothing else to it but that. And with that in mind, like an episode just means to make sure you can go into it on your own and just have like a nice finish. And not all of them have that, and I'm kind of sad that it doesn't have it that way. But to kind of trail this around back to Dragon Quest has a lot of episodic things to it. there's a main story, and then there's like little towns that you go to that are episodes. I think a lot of people tend to forget that an episode is really just another way to tell a tale. That's what an episode is. It's legit what it's called, for a reason. It's a little story to be said throughout an arch. You can learn almost any of the classes in the game if you're above level 20. To become a sage, you need a particular item or have a gesture. I guess I should say learn. It's more so become. Yeah. I do recall that. So, like, I'm not mad about it. I know this game in particular. Oh, stop burping. It's kind of like the first of its kind to like have like class changes the way that it has. I'm not sure if this came out before Final Fantasy 3 or whatever. I'm not trying to say like this took the class level, because Final Fantasy had that to begin with anyway. Like, went all the way over here for nothing. Absolutely nothing. God dang it, dude. Stupid underflies, get out of my way of your fireball! Critical hit. Good. Alright, what can I cast here? No more. And these could actually just have the 30 HP. There we go. So now everyone's at a good level again. Where is this little place, man? Where are any of these? Where are any of the little cities and everything? Like, please, just give me one. Give me an area to go off of. I would love to have that. Get out of here, you stupid thing. Putting away my spoils so I can move things a little bit better around my area. Because, like, I'm far away from my drinks right now and just kind of like, why did I set up my room this way? My drinks are so far away and I'm so thirsty. Will I ever be back from the war? Will I ever see a town again? I have to wonder these things as I travel around. Good. Oh no, this is way too far. Why does my couch have to be so far away? My futon have to be so far away? Moving things so they're optimal. I'm moving it midstream because I'm thirsty. Legit, I'm thirsty, man. I really am. Right, you know what? This works. Oh, thank God. I went to Jack in the Box earlier just because I wanted a drink, and I knew it takes too long to sit down at a place. On top of the fact that I wasn't that hungry, I was just like thirsty, so I stopped at a Jack in the Box, and I decided to get mini pancakes because I love mini pancakes, dude. Oh, dude, mini pancakes. Like, can I just tell you right now that pancakes in general are terrible, aside from mini pancakes. Like, waffles and French toast, by and large, are the better dish. They are the better dish when it comes to, like, dessert pastry things, man. Like, don't argue with me about that, man. It tastes better. It feels right. I honestly don't care. But I do find that mini pancakes are the best of both things. No! Why does Sam have to die? Come on, Sammy! Don't do this to me! Hooray! Well, at least Princess is actually finally held up. Oh, raw magic. Well, that's good, I guess. On top of that, she can return, so let's go and do that. There we go, back at it again. Oh, I was just telling Mega Silver right now, you two people out there. I was looking at my game collection and I just realized that I have Borderlands. Like, legit, like, when you get to my collection status of, like, how many games you have, you start to forget what games you actually have. And that's honestly a pretty bad habit. I've been trying to, like, update my backlog rate as much as possible to, like, get a proper, like, I need to get this game, this thing, and this game. And in fact, there are a few other games out there that I probably should get soon that are really cheap right now. Dude, I almost died with Samus. One of them is actually you gotta play the best PS3 game, Sonic 06. Bad Mega Silver. Ah! That's like the second best, okay? So don't even start. But I will say to you right now, Mega Silver, and everybody that is willing to listen about this, I think Sonic 06 is one of the few games out there that everyone should play. Like, everyone that like wants to like know more about the game industry and whatnot, I feel like Sonic 06 is definitely like a more eye-opener to the whole entire situation of what goes on with everything in the gaming industry. And honestly, it's surprising to see how Sonic 06 is, because it feels like a playable alpha version, and it shocks me to this day that it was released. And I'm sure everybody else could agree with that too, that it's really confusing that it's still out there. It's still a thing. And a lot of people, like, they hate on it way too much, I think. The Sonic 06 thing, because, like, how ridiculous it is. But in all honesty, it's entirely playable. Like, the story actually looks good. It's nonsensical, for sure. But, like, it has its awkward, weird moments that actually make it rememberable. And I don't know what else to really say about that, but it's just this weird sort of, like, so bad it's good train wreck of a game. And it still has pretty decently good music throughout. Like, I don't recall ever getting mad at the sound design at all or anything like that. Like, there's just a bunch of glitches that happen in-game. Like, the gameplay is entirely screwed up, but, like, in all honesty, it ain't all that bad, people. Like, legit, just give it a bit of a shot here. Because I'm shocked. When I played it, I had a lot of fun. I had a blast with it. I really did. And it's just one of those things where it's like, I know this is a bad game. For selling this for like a full retail price, it's not worth it. It's not worth getting this game for like how much it is. But for, like, if you just started to like play it, if you were just like do something like that, yeah, see, like, you had fun playing it too, Mega Silver. That's what I'm talking about here. And I think everyone could agree that has played Sonic 06, it has terrible design. It doesn't work on any degree as a good game. And that's the whole entire point, I think, that Sonic 06 kind of works in that degree. It's this weird sort of, like, enigma of, like, it doesn't work, but it works because it doesn't work. And it's just one of the few games out there that I could point at it and go, so bad it's good. I can't do that with Sonic Boom. I can't do that with, what is it? God dang it. I honestly haven't played a lot of really bad games. I would probably say Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku is another one. That one is horrendous in all honesty, and I'm very just like, I'm still mad at that game to this day. Because Dragon Ball Z Legacy of Goku 2 did everything so much better. And it just, it gets at me. Please, just hit. Great. So... So let's go ahead and heal. Fight. Heal. And sping. Because honestly, I'm still not hitting anybody. There we go. Get him. Get him! Good. Good. Whew. Whew. Oh my god. Sonic Boom looks pretty boring. Yeah, that's the big problem I have with Sonic Boom and why I refuse to get it until, like, I could get it for a very affordable price of, like, $5. $5. Ah. I'm still like trying to fight off my little weird thirst gullet. But yeah, like I think that's the whole entire point with Sonic 06. And I will mention this, the Game Grumps made it look fun to play. And I don't mean like fun as in like, oh, this game looks super fun. I mean legit, all the anger they had, all this like going through Sonic 06 as a sort of weird testament trial was just fun to watch. And it was really, really cool. And I like that. I like that the game kind of had this weird sort of vibe to it when it came to Sonic 06. And I don't think a lot of other games really have that when they get bad. Like, with Sonic Boom, as you said before, I'm sorry, just like, I feel like I'm doing like, weird things with my voice, and it's kind of like booming the mic sometimes. So, I apologize if it keeps doing that. Or rather, I feel like I keep doing it. Dude, really? But yeah, Sonic Boom looks terrible. What was some other things? Sticker Star is also boring, that's another problem that it has. Just to kind of like, throw some more shade on Sticker Star there. Like, that's the problem with a lot of games that people don't like. They're just kind of boring. And that's just really the point, man. Just like, it's being boring. No! God, I don't like these guys. I do not like them at all. Please stop! Oh my god. These guys are so mean! Where is, like, this area that I had to go to? Is it up there, then? I'll have to go up there, because going down here just leads to constant death. Alright. Nope. There we go. But yeah, just like, I've been looking at all the games that I've been wanting to get for the PS3, and like every time I look at Batman Arkham Asylum, I'm just like, I'm not interested at all. On top of the fact that like, the same thing happens with Assassin's Creed in all honesty. I'm still kind of mad that I recently got the Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy, and they released it on the PS4, I'm just kind of like, I should have got it there. I wasted like a whole entire $20 getting it, and it wasn't even like I wasted $20 on it. It was like a buy two get one free dealie or some other jazz like that. Maybe it was like a 4 for $40 or deal or something. Point being is just kind of like, I feel like I cheated myself out of like getting a better game out there, and that's kind of the reason why I have been always avoiding these mainstream games for a lot of times, because they keep going on sale. They go lower and lower and lower and lower, and it just kind of to me like, I don't have interest in these games to begin with, on top of the fact that they'll just go lower in price, so like, why bother even getting them? Like, do I think Batman is an entirely bad game on the PS3? Like all the Batman Arkham things? No, not really. Like, I look at them, they always seem enjoyable, but whenever I'm at the store, I'm just kind of like, can I justify getting this? Like, I could get a sandwich with this kind of money. It's just like one of those things, man. Okay, let's see here. Turn. Ashlam. You've been very close to your next town to go to. Monsters keep screwing you over, though. Just because you can't, just before you get to see it. Figures. I hate when that happens. I'll admit that is a problem that Dragon Quest kind of has, but, like, it's not that bad. It's just something that every RPG kind of does, too. But Dragon Quest in particular, just, like, it'll be kind of mean. See your first like area to go to, like you'll have to like kind of like nurse your way through the area, but it's not always that bad, and it usually only happens when you don't grind a particular little bit, which admittedly I haven't for this, so it's just one of those things that I have to do. But I'll get there. Let's see here. Just kind of look at all my little bits again. At what games I want to get and everything. Oh, I was talking about getting some cheaper games, and I do want to make a point, like, to point something out to y'all right now. It'd be really good to get the Rockstar games, like the Guitar Hero games, right about now, because they're super cheap and they keep going down in price, but I guarantee they are gonna go up. Like, I got this weird hunch that they're gonna go up and up and up. The more and more we leave and we see GameStop trying to get rid of them, and they don't become as mainstream down the line, where it's going to be real dang hard to actually get anything from them. So I would strongly suggest everybody like go ahead and do that. In fact, if people wanted to get rich, I wouldn't doubt, honestly, just buy up as much Guitar Hero stuff as possible and just kind of like hoard it. I know that sounds kind of weird, but in all honesty, with the way these things go and everything, people are likely not to treat their Guitar Hero stuff quite right, or they're selling them in garages and things like that, and these peripherals will eventually like die down, and in about, I would say, give it 10 to 15 years, they're gonna be worth a lot of money. We're talking probably like $50 for like the whole shebang, which is like insane when you think about getting everything right now, which would probably like cost you $10. And I know that sounds kind of weird too, with the whole entire, like $50 is not that much. Like, yeah, there's a lot of games out there, but no honesty, like, you can get like a Guitar Hero controller for like probably $5, as well as like a bunch of Rock Band games for like $1, and then you could go back on them, and I'm sure you could sell them for a decent amount. But this is what the conversation has come to, getting a how do we sell for maximum profit on return here with Lost and Dragon Quest. I mean, hey, you gotta make money somehow, and sometimes in Dragon Quest that's what you do. You just gotta hoard onto things for a little bit. But I'll admit, like, I've never personally been one to be like, oh, I'll hoard this kind of thing and just like sell it later on and go make the big bucks, because I just don't have that entire foresight for it. I know other people do. I'm like smack dab in the middle of foresight, where I could tell when something could get like popular, and I'll buy it as a hazard buy, and then it'll get popular and I'll be like, oh, thank God that I got it before the fact. But I won't have the foresight to be like, I'm gonna buy like a bunch of them, so that way when they do go on sale, like I'll be able to make quadruple my money. Which is something that I need to like start doing, at least for certain little bits and pieces. I don't feel like I have enough foresight to get it correctly all the time, but I feel like I could get it done right, you know? I am one of those people that know how to gamble, quote-unquote, well. And I use that quote-unquote well because I'm not sure how well I can gamble, but I will say I am able to walk away from the table with a profit. And I feel like that's the better way to do gambling. You walk away from the table when you got profit on your side. You're not supposed to do it where you lose things. It's funny to me, man. It really is. Because I got my uncle like $2 extra because of that situation. We went to the roulettes. I'm not sure if I told this story before or not, because I'm sure I have. But we went to the roulettes, and he decided to spend $10 on electronic roulettes. And I know for a fact that these roulette wheels and whatnot, they're... don't parry, god dang it! Stupid things. Please stop hitting me. God dang it, dude. It had to be like this, didn't it? It just had to be this way. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, we were playing electronic roulette, and when electronic roulette, it runs on a matrix system, a random binary matrix system. And for anyone that knows, no one has been able to make up a random matrix system as of this point in time to actually truly be random. It favors certain numbers and whatnot every now and again, but it goes to the point where like it's not noticeable to the human eye and whatnot. But that's not really what I was going on there. I didn't like figure out like, oh, these are the numbers that it favors, you should bet on those. No, I was just like just keep playing until like you get some of your money back, and you eventually got $2 back. And I was just kind of like, yeah, better not to press your luck, because these machines are actually not random. Like, you won't be able to like get your money proper. Like, you're not gonna win a whole lot on electric roulette, in all honesty. As far as I could tell, it's not gonna happen. The way the numbers are favored are, I would say, against you when it comes to the casino and whatnot. But at the very... Oh, it was really right there. God dang it, dude. Are you freaking kidding me? Point being, I told my uncle to walk out on $12 on a $10 bet. So there you go.